You ever met somebody so ahead of their time, the world had to hide them just to keep up? That was Bayard Rustin, the coldest community organizer in American history. The man was the ghostwriter of justice, the architect behind the march that made a dream echo through eternity. And yet, most people don't even know his name. Bayard was born in Westchester, Pennsylvania, raised by grandparents so militant about dignity they probably ironed their Sunday clothes with civil disobedience. From jump, Bayard was two things America couldn't stand: black and brilliant. Add LGBTQIA to that list, and you might as well have painted a target on his back and handed him a bullhorn. But Bayard didn't whisper. He organized. He came up through the Quaker movement, learned nonviolence like it was algebra, and by the time most folks were learning to drive, Bayard was already getting arrested for refusing to sit in the back of the bus. That was 1942, almost 2 decades before Rosa Parks said nah. The man was a prototype. When Dr. King was still polishing his sermons, Bayard was out here building movements. And when the civil rights movement needed structure, discipline, logistics, Bayard was the one who made the dream look like a blueprint. He taught King how to use nonviolence as a political weapon, not just a moral statement. He was the coach, the fixer, the field general. The "don't worry, I got this" in the middle of chaos. But America didn't love him back. His enemies used his sexuality to discredit the entire movement. FBI files called him a derogatory names like that was supposed to cancel his brilliance. Even within the movement, some so-called brothers couldn't handle that he was both black and queer, two identities that made white supremacy and black patriarchy uncomfortable at the same damn time. And yet, Bayard stayed focused. He said, "If we desire a society where men are brothers, then we must act toward one another with brotherhood." It was Bayard Rustin who organized the 1963 March on Washington. The logistics, the buses, the volunteers, the permits, the stage, the sound system, the order. That whole "I have a dream" moment, Bayard built the platform, literally and spiritually, for King to speak from. And then he stepped back into the shadows because the movement said the world wasn't ready for a gay black strategist to be its face. The irony? The same America that whispered his name when he was alive now wants to hang it in museums. The same system that called him a threat now calls him a pioneer. The same movement that tried to erase him couldn't have existed without him. Bayard Rustin was never the loudest voice, but his echo still runs through every protest chant, every justice march, every vote, every fight for equality. He's proof that being marginalized doesn't make you weak, it makes you dangerous to oppression. So next time you hear someone talk about the dream, remember, somebody had to book the buses, plan the routes, and make sure the microphones worked. That somebody was Bayard Rustin, the coldest community organizer